on there. All right, we'll do a very quick farewell soapbox here. Any final questions? All right, we will help Fiden here make a pick. They've got Evolution Sage, Leyline Prowler, and here. We'll help make a pick. I really want to play that Chandra. So I'm kind of liking the Manticore here. I would take the Manticore, but then if we get pushed off of red, not worry too much about it. I mean, what else is here, right? I mean, this is like the only good card. It's basically Weird or Manticore. So it's not Bolt Bend. I really don't like Bolt Bend, so I think it's just Manticore. Thank you, Fiddles. Yeah, Dionysius, do you have a robot that's just repeating your your requests even as they are happening before your eyes? An update on our 4X. We'd have to switch accounts to do that, but the thing is we haven't really added any Mythix, so there's not really any updates. Like, since the last time we looked at the free-to-play accounts 4X situation in War of Spark, we were at 4X on War, and we were about halfway on Mythix, but we haven't picked up any Mythix that I can remember since we did that, so we're going to be halfway on. It's all going to be the same still. Any takeaways for M20 Draft from your sealed adventures? Just learn the instance. Man, I kept asking chat to tell me what Oppo might have. You know, it was like, oh, single blue, that's Unsummon. Oh, single green, that's Might of the Masses. Watch out for Tuna Green for the Aura that gets +2/+2 at Flash. You know, so my big takeaway for you, since we don't have the colors shaken out, you know, probably in 2 weeks we're going to be like, oh, this color sucks, and we all know that, and so just avoid whatever color. But we don't know all that stuff yet. We're still working on that. I think the best thing you can do for yourselves to increase your win rate early on here is memorize the combat tricks so that you know what's up when Oppo sends in a weird attack with, you know, 1 or 2 mana up. My color preferences initially are kind of leaning towards black and blue, just because I really like the card. You know, I know it seems like, oh, Ryan just loves Dimir or whatever, but here's why I love cards that say draw a card on them, and they put those in blue and black a lot. I really like the green 5-drop common that dies and draws a card because it says draw a card on it. But I think the number one, I'm going to be leaning towards black and blue and trying to cast as many thieves, murders, and 2/1 flyers that ETB draw a card as I can. So yeah, I don't know. It feels like R&D just always makes blue better, despite maybe their best efforts, just because card drawing is so darn good. Anyway, Dionysius wants to know, any updates on how your stream is going? Do you like it? What do you plan for the future, and what do you expect from us? Interesting questions. I can't complain. I feel like I'm getting everything I expected out of this so far. My growth is happening at a rate that I'm again, is within range of what I would hope for and expect given what I'm doing. I have taken off I had pedal to the metal on getting everything going on the stream at the beginning, but honestly, again, I'm very much in maintenance mode on the stream right now, and I'm more pedal to the metal on my own secondary market stuff. I am, you can check out my own store. You know, Card Kingdom is my sponsor, and I really appreciate that. And I especially appreciate that even though I am sponsored by a card seller, they are totally cool with me selling cards myself, because they know that it doesn't actually interfere with my ability to earnestly promote Card Kingdom, and in fact gives me a different angle on it because I'm so familiar with the secondary market. I can really vouch for where Card Kingdom is great. But basically what I'm saying is, though, in terms of my time, The thing that's going to enable me to continue streaming is if I get the secondary market plate spinning much faster than it's spinning now. Because if that's generating revenue for me, then the speed at which I grow the stream is less important. So I am trying to really focus on the secondary market aspect of my business right now. Reset Press says, I've always been curious about the economy of streaming. Can you give out general numbers that would allow it to be viable as a primary source of income? I mean, you can kind of see the numbers for yourself. Like, I don't want to talk like sponsorship numbers. You got to get a lot of views. Like on YouTube, for example, you can think of a view as a penny. Like if you start to think of views and what do they call them, interactions or engagements. Yeah, engagements is the big buzzword. If you think of an engagement as a penny, that's kind of what people want to pay for your engagements. So if you want to give me a penny for every YouTube view I've seen, and then that's how you can think of the finances of that. But it takes quite an audience before you can just like quit your day job and do nothing else but draft. Thank you, Fiddles. Fiddles is showing you where my store is, and I've gotten the stock up quite a bit, but kind of my big push for this month, for July, is going to be inventory. I need to focus on getting my pretty extensive inventory actually listed there on my store. So yeah, Twitch takes about half the sub money, so that's a harsh. Am I making at least a minimum wage at your level? It depends on what your minimum wage is in your region. Like I think I'm probably below minimum wage for the $15 an hour minimum Seattle wage, but it's a long game for me here. I'm not worried about making a full salary on this right now. I am looking to build something that I can keep doing because I enjoy it. I have spoken to this before, but maybe not in a while. So I'll say, like my daughter has just graduated from high school and is going to college, and my son is just finished his sophomore year, so he's got 2 more years of high school. A lot of the things I'm doing right now between the stream and the secondary market are building towards having side gigs I can do in the context of a full-time gig a couple of years from now. If I spin up the store and the streaming to the point that those two things support me fully within a couple years, then I'll stick with it. But within the next year or two, if I'm not generating a full-time salary on the two things that I'm on the secondary market and the streaming, I'll probably look to get back into the corporate universe, yet continue to stream and sell cards on the side. So that's kind of that's the idea of it, is that by setting this stuff up now, I set myself up to a few years down the road, either head harder in this direction or pull back from this direction, head back in a more corporate job direction, but still have the things I'm working on now in my life. So I expect to be streaming indefinitely, even if I start full-time work again. I just would have to change my schedule and how I'm approaching it. So yeah. Donations are good, but subs are good too. Like, it's still great. The thing with subs is that it gets people to really feel like they're part of your community in a way that tossing a couple bucks doesn't. So subs, despite the Twitch cut, are still good because of how they help community engagement. Wow. We're getting some prowlers in our neighborhood, it seems. Got a couple reports from neighbors that Wow. All right, lock your doors, Ballard. Second report from a neighbor that maybe it was the same person, but someone was prowling our neighborhood last night, rattling doors and trying to break into houses. Yikes. Dionysius doesn't want me to go corporate, wants to help. You can't really do anything, buddy, except continue to support me monetarily as you can and with word of mouth. If you have the ears of any other Magic players, you can let them know about my stream or whatever, but, you know, not much you can... Hey, Artemis, no worries. If Artemis had money, they would sub, but they're living paycheck to paycheck. No worries. If you're living from paycheck to paycheck, do not sub. I don't want your money if you're living from paycheck to paycheck. But what you can do is talk to other Magic players you know about me and about the stream. You can go and click on the affiliate link. Like, Artemis, if you had fun today and appreciate my stream, go visit Card Kingdom via my affiliate link down below in the tabs. You know, just clicking the affiliate link and going and visiting Card Kingdom through me helps me out. So you can do stuff like that. Dionysius wants to know what I make with the shop. It's not even really like I make what Magic cards are worth. You know, like the amount I make, like I can get there. The thing is, I have an inventory to sell. The real question about the secondary market is not, can I sell the cards I have? Of course I can sell the cards I have. The question is, can I continue to buy cards to keep the hopper full? You got to keep the hopper full on the back end to sell them out the front. And I can drain the inventory I have now, but whether or not secondary market is long-term viable for me depends on collection buying. And I actually have a couple leads on collections to buy that I'm going to pursue after I get off air today. So let me see if I can go and push my secondary market presence forward and continue to be here with you guys for years and years and years and years to come, because everything is going so well on that front, right? It is a lot of work for small transactions, Guru. You so got it nailed. It's really rough on the... really tough to find that margin. It can be so like, what, they're only buying the card, they're buying the card for 10 and selling it for 20? That's ridiculous. Oh my god, do you know how hard it is to to retain that $10 of value between the $10 sell price or buy price and the $20 sell price? Everybody wants a cut on your way to the bank, and so by the time I pay for the services I'm using, the shipping, and everything else, like the margin on each individual card is just tiny, tiny, tiny. So, but I really enjoy messing with the cards. So like, I'm just trying to see if I can make it work, you know? But basically, oh, it doesn't? Uh-oh, thanks for telling me, Artemis. Let me make sure my affiliate link is even functioning. That would be terrible if it's not. Although it would catch everybody here that nobody's been clicking my affiliate link. Card Kingdom. Huh, works for me. It's not working for people. Here, I'll post it in chat. This is the my affiliate link. Yeah, Alpha Investments is a good good YouTube channel to watch if you're interested in the secondary market. Phil is letting me know who we're going to go raid. Didn't work in info. Now, this is just me tricking everybody into testing that link. Everybody test the link. It might be broken. Good to know. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of a wrap-up of where I've been and where we're going here. I don't intend to leave you all, even if I leave, you know, this kind of half-time, part-time streaming for a lower schedule. It's not going to happen for months and months and months, if not kind of 6 months to a year. Am I up to reaching financial independence in the future? I don't know how exactly you define that. That's what I'm trying to do. But really, I just want a steady enough revenue stream between my wife and I so that we can keep going doing what we love instead of doing what we have to. That's the real American dream. I think that's the real worldwide dream. All right, enough chatter. Gonna move on with my day, on with my weekend. Let's see, Fiddles suggested some raids. Let me see who I've got on my screen. Who is playing at Penny Arcade? If Jerry's there, maybe I'll do that. No, it's not Jerry. Looks like Gabby's just getting going. Let's go raid Gabby. Yeah, what I want is my children to be fantastically successful so that I just live off my kids. That's why you have them, right? You're just gambling that they take care of you forever. Thank you all for hanging out today. Say hi to Gabby for me. And I'll see you on Monday. We'll have drafts available then, and we'll have a lot of fun, and we'll really figure out this draft format. All right? All right. We'll see ya.